Hey, what's up everybody? Bob Heilig here, your virtual upline. Today, I want to share with you the 3 identities that you must adopt if your goal is to become successful in the network marketing profession. There are 3, let's kind of call them mindsets that you must have, right? When we talk about mindset or identity, this is the way that you look at yourself when it comes to your network marketing business. And I will share with you that this concept of identity really is the most important thing, because at the end of the day, what we realize is our external results, the size of our check, the size of our downline, our external results will always be a reflection of our internal identity, the way that we look at ourselves. And our identity is made up of our thoughts, both positive and negative. It's made up of our beliefs. It's made up of the stories that we tell ourselves. And, this concept transcends just network marketing, but in your business, it's important. And so here are the 3 identities that you have to adopt. Number 1, and I'm going to concentrate on number 1 today. All right. Number 1 is a business owner. If you do not look at yourself as a business owner when it comes to your network marketing business, you are going to struggle. Number 2 is a network marketer. You must own the fact that this is the profession that you have chosen. And look, I know some of you want to call it something different. You came up with a different name for it, right? Because we don't want people to think you're one of those people. But until you can really step into and own the fact that you are a part of this profession, you're going to find internal resistance in terms of success. And number 3 is a leader. And those are the 3 identities. Number 1 is a business owner. Number 2 is a network marketer. You have to be proud of the fact that you're a part of this profession. And number 3 is a leader. And I'm actually doing a podcast episode on this exact topic. I'll be recording it sometime today or tomorrow. So those of you that listen to my podcast, you'll definitely want to make sure you check this episode out, because I'm going to go in depth into all 3. But for the purpose of this video today, I just want to focus on number 1, business owner. And here's the message I want you to understand. Here's the mindset that I need you to adopt if you want to be successful. The first thing is this. You have to understand that you are a business owner. And look, I fully acknowledge this is the obvious thing. Network marketing is a business that is much different. It's very different than a traditional business, right? We don't have a lot of the things, a lot of the tangible parts of being a traditional brick and mortar business owner. Now, I would argue that's what makes the business so great, is we offer people the benefits of business ownership without having a lot of the downsides or the risks of traditional business. But when I look at the people that have achieved the highest levels of success in this profession, and I don't care what company it is, they have one characteristic in common. They think of themselves and they operate as if they are business owners. The most successful people in this profession, they run their network marketing businesses like they are Fortune 500 companies. They have the mindset of a CEO. And this is something that a lot of you really need some work on. See, most people, when it comes to the identity of a business owner, they do not look at themselves that way. And here's how I know this. This is the clearest visible sign that you struggle in this area. Look at the language that you use every day when you are presenting your business to your prospects. See, the words that you use will reveal to you the way that you really feel about yourself, the identity that you have. And I'm going to give you some examples. And listen, I'm not trying to step on any toes here, because I know a lot of you are going to kind of be like, I do this. And I'm not saying that my way is the only way, but I want to get you to think a little bit here today. Here are some examples of things that I see people doing, that I see them saying, that to me are a clear indication that they have not yet stepped into a business owner mentality. They call what they do a side gig. It's just this little part-time thing that I'm involved with. Or it's a side hustle. Or here's what I hear a lot. Oh, I got this shampoo biz. Or I got this skincare biz. Or I got this makeup biz. Right? This is the language that we use when we're introducing our opportunity to our prospects. Here's the question I want you to ask yourself, all right? Is that really what you believe that you are offering people? Do you really believe that the only thing that you have to offer people is a little part-time thing, is a side gig? Is that the person that you are really looking for, that has such low expectations for themselves in their life that they don't have a bigger vision, that they just want something so small? Do you really think that the totality of everything that you offer in your company, it's just a shampoo biz? Look, what I want you to realize is this. I want you to realize that by using this language with people, what you are doing is you are diminishing the value of what you have to offer. Now, there's a number of different reasons why we do this, but the language that you use is shaping the expectations of what this person thinks that you have. And I'll tell you what, the reason why a lot of people haven't taken you seriously yet is because you're not taking yourself seriously yet. The language and the way that you're introducing this to people. Look, if this was introduced to you the way that you're introducing it to people, you probably wouldn't even have been interested. So I want you to think about that. What is it that we're really offering people, right? Is our business just about selling a product? No, look, I'll make the argument that the greatest gift that we have to offer people in this profession is so much more than just a product or just a little bit of extra money. We have the ability to offer them freedom in their lives, time freedom, financial freedom, the personal freedom to be who they are and do the things that are most important to them in life. Look, here's what you have to realize. People do not buy products, and they do not buy opportunities. They buy solutions to problems. They buy a transformation. They buy an opportunity to create a better life for themselves. The person that you're looking for is sitting at home praying to God, I wish something came into my life that would give me the ability to make a change for the better. Right? They're looking for a career. They're looking for purpose. They're looking for meaning. And when you use this simple language downplaying what you do, it's not creating enough value to get the attention of people. So why do we do this though? Well, I would argue, look, we don't do it intentionally, but here's the reason why it happens. We do it because deep down inside, we don't really see ourselves as business owners. Now, a lot of that is because we're relying on our external circumstances to validate our worthiness. We think, well, just because I don't have a team yet or I haven't made money, that means I'm not good enough. How can I call myself a business owner? I've not done anything yet. But here's what we're doing. We're letting our results control what we believe to be possible for ourselves in the future. And I'm telling you, if deep down inside, if you struggle with this idea that I'm not a business owner, who am I to think I can do great things with my life? Who am I to think that I can be successful, that I can be free? I've never done anything like that. See, we look to our past as evidence of what we think we can create in our future, not realizing that our past has nothing to do with our future. The way we think today, the way we look at ourselves, and the way that we act today will determine our future. But when we look at ourselves like we're not a business owner, this is how this starts to translate. We think negative thoughts. We use language that downplays what we do because of a couple of different things. Number one, we don't want to make people uncomfortable. See, there's this weird thing that we have a group of people that we hang out with that are kind of like us. And when we do something like start a network marketing business and we get big dreams for our life, if we have this inner struggle of not feeling worthy and not really looking at ourselves like a business owner, what we will do is we will downplay our own dreams and our own goals so that we don't make the people around us feel uncomfortable. So what winds up happening is we wind up shrinking into the group that we're a part of instead of realizing that if you want to create something extraordinary with your life, if you're going to be worried about making other people uncomfortable, and if you're going to be worried about what other people think about you and your dreams and your goals, then the reality is you're not going to accomplish much of anything. Look, if you've got somebody in your circle that is uncomfortable because you have a bigger dream for your life, then that person needs to not be a part of your circle anymore. You need to be surrounding yourself with people that think the way that you want to think, that have bigger dreams than you, that have a bigger vision than you, so that they make you feel uncomfortable because your dream and vision is too small, not because you're starting to think bigger outside of your existing circumstances. So that's number one, is we don't want to make people feel uncomfortable. And that's hard sometimes when there are people that we love and we care about, but we can't let that steal our dreams that we have for ourselves for a better life. Here's the other thing, is we feel, and we do this without realizing it, if we're downplaying what we say we want, and we're downplaying what we do, that it'll be easier for us to take if it doesn't work out. So in other words, we don't want to get our expectations or our hopes up, right? So we always just kind of play small and talk down, because if we really don't play full out and if we fail, then it'll hurt less for us, right? And here's what I know about a business owner. A business owner traditionally does not toe dip in the pool. When you start a traditional business, most times you are literally mortgaging your entire financial future to be in that business. You are all in. It is like the ships are burned. You are swimming to shore. You are winning this war regardless. It's life or death. In our business, it's not that way. People try to toe dip. They have 1 foot in and 1 foot out. They never really commit. They never really declare to the people that this is what I'm going to do with my life. They don't burn the ships. They have them waiting there. They always have the exit plan in mind in case things don't go the way that they want them to go. So we have to recognize the fact that we do this. Here's another way this shows up. And I'm going to talk to those of you that have experienced a level of success. We do this. We are embarrassed and we are ashamed to share our success with the people that we know. How many times have you done this? How many times have you had someone ask you about your career, your business, what you do, and you felt bad to tell them how well it was going? Now, have you ever wondered why you do that? Why do we downplay sharing our own success and sometimes even embarrassed to share it, right? We shame ourselves for having big goals in our life. Why do we do that? Well, I'm going to tell you why you do it. When these external results that you've created for yourself, right, in the way of income or success, when that's not congruent with your internal identity, with the way that you look at yourself, with the way that you think about yourself, you are always going to struggle when it comes to this part of your life. And here's where you need to watch out. If you struggle in this area, it's a sign that unless you address the inner game of success, and unless you start to really adopt the right identity, you're at risk of losing those results. Because what I know is this, your external results will always come back down to the level of your thinking and the level of your beliefs about yourself, how you view yourself. So we have to always be focused in doing the work in that area. And what it boils down to for most people is this. This is a battle you never win. This battle of your mindset and identity, it's something you're going to have to deal with your whole life, because this idea of imposter syndrome is real. And imposter syndrome says this: no matter what level of success that you achieve, it's the irrational fear that you will doubt your abilities and you will downplay your accomplishments and you will fear being exposed as a fraud. This happens to me in my life. It happens to so many successful people. But what you have to recognize is this. It is negative thinking that is creeping in. You've got to constantly be managing your thoughts. And look, when it comes to sharing your success, I struggled for a very long time with doing that. But here's what I've learned. The more that I share the success that I've had, the more chances I have to inspire someone else that there is more that is possible for them in their life. You should never feel like you have to shrink yourself and downplay your results to make someone else feel comfortable. And if that person is in your circle, then all that tells me is that is not a person that you should be associating a lot of time with. Now, it's difficult if they sleep in bed with you at night, but at the end of the day, here's what you have to realize, is that you need to be the example of what is possible for the people that are in your circle that you come in contact with. And there is no greater good that you can do for someone than to show them through your own personal accomplishments what's possible in life. So that's it's this topic here, and I hope you got some value out of this video. This topic is the book that I'm writing, which if you've been watching my videos, you know I've been talking a lot about it. I'm doing a whole chapter in the book on identity and belief, and I'm going to really go deep on these different identities and how you have to start adopting them if you want to be successful in your business. But if you got value out of this message today, 2 quick announcements. Number 1, I'm going to be doing a podcast on this topic this week. So if you listen to my podcast, check it out. We'll put a link here in the comments. I'm going to go through all 3 identities on the show. And if you know that you are someone that needs help in this area of identity, like some of the things like kind of turn on a light bulb for you, then I want to let you know that this week on Thursday, I open up my leadership development program. It's called the Legacy Leadership Academy. It'll be the last time we open up for enrollment this year. But I'm mentioning this to you because the first thing we have every one of our students do, we call it our mindset reboot. We take all of our students through an intensive 4-part training designed to help them recreate their identity in their business, change their negative thoughts and limiting beliefs so that they can be empowered to move forward and take action. So I'll be going live a couple times this week, but I want to have you put on your calendar Thursday. I'll be making a big announcement, but I want to let you know it is coming. If you're interested, just go to legacyleadershipacademy.com. So with that, hope you got some value out of the video today, everybody. Hope you have a great Monday, and I'll talk to you soon. Take care.